Fans, welcome.
Welcome everybody.
Make some noise.
Tonight we got the Toronto Iceman taking on the Myrtle Beach Sharks in a 3 vs 6 matchup. Sharks 10-3-3, Iceman 8-7-2. A win tonight would propel a win tonight would sustain third place for Myrtle Beach. Win tonight, the Iceman's situation will propel them 2 points ahead of the Foxes, who they are currently tied with the game in hand. For the Foxes, game underway at center as the draw is edged away by Elite X Dangles. New best clear up the right wing and down. VPJ misses the puck. Round it goes, Zard off his stick. Ninja Semyon, team motor and captain of Myrtle Beach. New best for Myrtle Beach, deflects off a real flusk. That center ice goes up against Ninja and JWK Man. VP Jake off the wall. JWK is there, makes a nice move across the line. To the slot, he shoots, he scores! The first shot of the game is a goal for Myrtle Beach. It is JWK, gets right to the slot and rips one in instantly. Let me post that real quick in the media. Trying to do a lot at once right now is going to be a little difficult to do, but going to do our best tonight. We're in. Sharks 1-0 in the first shot from JWK. Top of the slot, walks by Hoopy. Top right, and an early start for the Sharks. Iceman lead a return. JWK dumps one in off the back wall. Bounces right out in front to him again. Ninja semi on right wall. Centering one for JWK to flex off desired. JWK up against him, pokes it forward. And he walks right through. Saved by Hoopy. F shot by Ninja. Goes over the net and high. Off the back wall. Ninja battles. Takes a hit for Remy. JWK. And Remy on the right wall. Remy behind the net. Hits it up. Takes a bad bounce. Jake can't get there. It's Elku from a drive from the sharp angle. Gonna go wide and soar all the way back. Thrown zone. It's new best for Myrtle Beach. Shoots one down. JWK man. Off his stick. Remy is there. Passes across for Zog. Nice move across the line. Low drive. Just gonna soar wide of Pelisius. Savzi. Poked by Zog. Across the line. Left wall. Loses his speed. Takes a hit from BJ the Pro. The F shot clear. Knocked down by Real. In the slot, Real Flusk caught up to from behind by Drip, but he gets through anyway. No shot. Right back down in front for Real. He shoots! Saved by Pelisius. Savity pokes one forward, up against the lead. That's center. Real in a race with it with Drip. Poke check won by Real. To the slot. Goes for the slap shot, doesn't get to go out of the zone and cleared by Drip is straight up for Myrtle Beach. Hellebuck behind the Toronto net. Sends it up off Elite, bounces right back for Myrtle Beach. Drip shoots, and it goes wide. Off the back wall, Savzi. Lost it to Real. Walks by BJ. Real Flusk runs into Drip. Poke check is missed. Elite misses his as well. Elite makes a nice move though. Drive there, goes low and wide. Missed clear by Myrtle Beach. There's a lot of panic right now in the Myrtle Beach end. Elite looks for Real. Passes too hard off the back wall. Slapshot doesn't go. Hot dog forward, Real, and on a long time, up against JWK, wins the battle anyway. Nice move, shot blocked by JWK, man, get the line change here. Ninja and JWK are going, 2-on-1 hot dog coming back, defenders in the line change. Ninja walks around and goes to the corner, trying to come back in front, is guarded well by Hot Dog. To the middle. Nice spin, and the puck gets a weird bounce on him. Gets it back, takes a hit from Remy. JWK, man, takes it over. Walking the line, poked by Elite, out of the zone. They have to touch up with Ninjas down on the ice, they do. JWK from a distance, goes wide. L-Coop keeps it in. Misses his dump in. Remy sends it forward. New best. Lets it go. Pelisius has saved his way back in his net there. Looked a little scary. Zog to the middle. Trying to brute force one out in front. F shot by Remy doesn't go as well. Zog misses as well. L-Coop across. Blocked by Zog. Iceman take advantage. Nice move by Zog. To the middle. Chips it in the air. Saved by Pelisius. Zog still has it. He shoots, goes over to the corner for Remy, off the back wall, Karam. Right wall for Remy, throws it from an angle, turned by Pelisius, poke check no good. Zog and Nate. Zog with a nice move, to the middle, out in front, and the cover by Pelisius is good. And we'll head a stop with 6-11. Back in fourth game, shot 6-5 in favor of Toronto, but they find themselves trailing 1-0. On the draw, in the Myrtle Beach zone. Poke check there by Drip is good off the back wall and or off the corner wall and down. Goes through the crease, desired builds clear. Savzi to the slot, low, blocked by desired. And it's sent by Toronto. Nate from Myrtle Beach, clear, knocked down by Zog, he shoots wide. Off the back wall, bounces out of the zone, Remy. Across the line, blocked by Drip. He has no stamina. He'll be forced to send it up. Desired's clear is blocked. Drip on him. Desired takes. BJ. Looking for Drip. Karam's off his stick. Battle here. Desire just poked off by his own teammate Elite. And the clear is good. Approaching the halfway point of this game. Here's Elite from a distance. Sails high. To the middle is blocked. The broadcast is not working. Actually, the broadcast is not working for whatever reason. So we stuck in spectate. I didn't even realize I was doing that. Till now, reels shot across, doesn't go. So apologies now for the not great camera angle that I would like. Lane off the wall, looks for Elite, goes by him. Deflects into the Myrtle Beach zone. Nate hits it, goes to Elite. Left wall behind the net, covered by L-Coop, hits it off the wall, it rings up, looking for Ninja. It's stopped early by Hot Dog. Poke checks a miss, JWK man, hits up for Ninja. One-on-one with Hellebuck, he's fumbling a little bit, but he recovers well. Shot by Ninja, saved by Hoopy. Ninja Semyon left circle, guarded by all four Icemen. Remy, the poke check is good. Makes a nice move around JWK, trying to go around L-Coop as well. And he does, but it got stuck in his skates. Deflects into the Iceman zone off the clearing by Ninja. Hellebuck looking for Zog. Deflects in off L-Coop. Noob Best. Off the right wall and down. Goes by Drip. Desired build. A lot of ice to work with. Looks for Remy, just goes wide of him. Zog gets a piece of it, not much to hold on to it. A poke check battle won by Zog. Nice spin off of it, but Savsy's there to poke it back. Sends it forward, missed by Remy and Jake. Desired. Right up the middle and down. Deflects nicely for Viva Zog. Nice move on BJ, but it gets stuck in his stick there. A little bit of a weird carom. Blocks it clear by Savsy though. Right corner. Zog looks to the middle, looking for Remy. Can't get the shot off. He does! And hit the crossbars behind Pelisius! Zog can't get it, and a cover on the goal line by Pelisius. What a save! Barely denied. The F shot hit the crossbar, deflects right on the goal line, and Zog's F shot just gets nothing on it. And it goes right off the post and sits there for an easy cover for Pelisius. Elite for revenge! Who's over the top of the net and high. V paid Jake. Iceman going! The Z drag around is going to go wide. Elite dumps it in, looking for Remy. Into the Toronto zone. Missed by Desired. Ninja scores! It's 2-0 Myrtle Beach. Pelisius robs Viva Zog and Remy on one end. The next shift, Ninja Semyon takes advantage of a misplay by Desired. And it is all of a sudden 2-0 Myrtle Beach. And we'll go again at center. G-shot by Ninja. JW came in across the line looking for more for the Sharks. Nice drag, a low drive, he scores! Another goal for Myrtle Beach. And it is 3-0. 7 minutes in. The goalie change, Hoopy goes out of the net, and the first shot that Zigor will face is just going to go right 5-hole. Anything Myrtle Beach, how will the Iceman respond? I don't know. But the response is going to need to be just not giving up on a game that's already looking like it might be lost. The shots are 10-8. I mean, it's not all over. They still are. The shot race is not that terribly one-sided, but that is just unlucky for the Iceman. Now you have that one chance. Pelisius robs them on the goal line, and then who would have thought a minute later they scored 2 more goals based on that? It could have been 1-1, and it is 3-0 instead. As Real Plus shot there was just blocked barely by the Sharks defense. Hellebuck with the clear up, looking for Elite. Lost it to JBUK. Nice move across the line again, poked by Hot Dog. It's in JWK skates. Couldn't get the shot to go. And out of the zone it goes. Nate hits it around the boards. Gonna try and fix the scoreboard really quickly. There's a bit of an issue. Shot there from a distance. They score again. Oh my goodness. I was trying to fix the scoreboard, and it's 4-0. And that'll give me more time, I guess, but Ninja Semyon. 4-0. Myrtle Beach. My goodness. That center will continue again. And the frustrations must be up for Toronto. I mean, 4-goal period for Myrtle Beach. Savsy walks his way through. From a distance, his shot blocked down. Hoopy is back in net. As they're going to need some excruciatingly heavy offense. They're going to have to put everyone out there. They're going to need a lot from every single forward. Zog looks for one there, just misses the left post. They're going to need something from Zog, Remy, Real. Everyone's going to have to contribute for a comeback like this. 4 goals. But they have time to do it. It's the one thing that's good about this. They have over 20 minutes to go as we approach the final minute here in the first, which has not gone the Iceman's way. Trip is further looking for more. Poked by Remy. Off the wall, kept in by Savsy. Nice move on Remy. Savs looks back. BJ doesn't get a good angle. Poked by Remy. Up against Drip. Nice work to get into the zone. He's hit there by Remy. Jake's clears blocked by Savsy. Goes for a fake. Desired. Pokes it off him. But couldn't get the clear down. Savsy. A Z drag from a distance. Just misses the left post. Nate stops it for the Sharks and sends it up. BJ the pro. Across the line. They're offside. Four nothing. Myrtle Beach gonna try and fix the scoreboard again. That hopefully doesn't result in another goal though. For whatever reason, we're really off-centered. I don't know what happened. Yeah, that looks a little better. I don't really know what happened. I don't know. I've never seen this happen. But draw outside the Toronto zone. Elkoop's dumped in and blocked by Real Flusk. Good poke check there to recover though by Elkoop. To clear up the boards. Looks for Ninja. Hot Dog reads it. Poke bounces over though. But nicely recovered there by Elite. Time running down in the first. Ninja looking for one more. He shoots, just misses. And it'll carry him its way out of the zone to end the period. 4-0 Myrtle Beach after one. Draw at center. One back to the Iceman zone. JW came in offside. I don't even know what to say. Usually I have a way to some idea for what to change that they're playing, but the Icemen have not been that bad. They've let in 4, I know, but their system has not been the problem, I don't think. I mean, they're just getting beat. I don't know. The Iceman just gotta hope that their forwards can just find a way through the defense. That's really all they can do at this point. But their defense has just been okay. It's not been good. It's not been bad. And then just all alone in front, but just misses the left post again. There's just no reason that Ninja should be open there. Or anyone, honestly, if that mattered. It should just left wide open in the slot. The Iceman cannot just give up on the defense here. The forwards need to be given an opportunity to score. But a lot of their guys are still here. They still have Zog, Grammy, no one's left yet, notable. They're really just gonna need to find a way. That the Sharks, they're outnumbering them by a good amount, I mean, good margin. Maybe they can try and use speed as some sort of method here to break through, but Real pokes it forward, and alone, and a save by Policius. That was the one that they needed right there. They need one. Real not giving up on the play though. 3 Sharks swarming him in the front of the net. F-shot attempt doesn't go anywhere. Ninja's back to help and he sends JWK on Jake. Won by VP Jake and sent. Off the wall, Policius turns it away. Elite to the middle, looking for Real. Doesn't go though. Jake steps up in the play on their left wall, loses speed, throws it to the middle, looking for Elite. Real the poke, and Elite pokes it wide. Real in the corner, nice work to evade ahead of JWK man, but he's still cornered on the wall. Hits JWK to the ice. In the corner, tries to send it, takes a hit from BJ. Sharks got a free clear. Goes by everybody off the corner board. Desired build for Toronto. The clear up the middle gets through. Elite has it. Poked by Savsy, and the Sharks are gonna head back on the attack. Poked in deep by Savsy. Coming out of the wall to the slot, and he scores! An absolute muffin. I mean, the move to the middle was nice, but the low shot Hoopy just dropped a year late. And a guy that was in goaltender of the year competition at the start of the season has let in 5 goals on 17 shots. They look at the stats right now for the Iceman, but before tonight, Hoopy had a 9-1. It's definitely gonna be a bit of a tank. But I mean, he's only letting 3 of them. I have to remember that as well. He's not letting all of them, but nothing's really changed. Zog is through 1-on-1. He shoots, just goes wide off the back wall out in front. No one's home. Iceman not giving up though. You can still feel they're trying. Zog hits the ice by Elkoop. Savsy clear doesn't go. Remy round the wall. Drip deflects it all the way into the Iceman zone. Hellebuck stops it, sends. Finds Zog. Evades a hit of Elkoop entering the zone, but Elkoop just catches up to him. Couldn't get the clear to go though. Zog hits it right to Drip. Drip is Ferda across the line. Swarmed by men in black and blue. And it's sent. Elkoop stops at center. Dumps it in. Savsy misses it, and Zog makes a nice move, but Elkoop again just right on him. Elkoop's clear blocked by Zog. Zog across. Remy loses his speed at the worst time. And Ninja has a full speed, he'll enter the zone. Nice move by Ninja to the slot. Ninja Semyon fakes one way. Shoots! Saved by Hoopy. F-shot doesn't go. Another F-shot by JWK man. And I'm just gonna head behind the net. Ninja Semyon left trap. On Real. And Real gonna brute force it out of the zone. Poked forward by Ninja. Looks across for JWK man. The slap shot doesn't go. Rings it in around the wall. It's too far for Ninja. And out of the zone. Real is there, and here go the Icemen. Real Flusk, right circle! Blocked by Nate. Real throws it to the middle. It hit off Policius. Real to the middle himself is guarded by 3. Real to the middle, deflected away by Nate. Just trying to center and hope and pray. But the Sharks interfering with that plan, as they all just sit there in the middle and block it off. BJ the pro up against VP Jake. Jake forward looks for Elite. Gets by Savsy. Nice move by Elite. Drip comes all the way back to take it off him though. Real moving forward up against Nate. The F shot off the crossbar. Real shoots it wide on the Z drag. Off the wall at Cameron. Drip pokes it forward, and here goes MBS. The drive from a distance sails 35 feet wide. Savsy keeps one in for Myrtle Beach. Nice moves here. Left wing drive blocked off by Hellebuck. Bounces to the slot. Elkoop pressured on Remy, and it deflects to the right trap for Hellebuck. Off the wall, deflected by Savsy, but it heads its way just out. No, it's kept in by Elkoop. Barely kept in by MBS. That puck now will sail out of the zone. Finally, Remy up against Elkoop, trying to move his way through. Elkoop guards him well, but Remy takes the puck back. Remy moving his way down the wall. Centering one for Zog! Saved by Pelisius and sent down by Nate. Just far of Ninja. Hellebuck clears. Off the corner board. Zog misses it. JW came in, is there. Cross just ahead of Ninja. Hellebuck. Couldn't get the clear. Ninja Semyon out of the circle. He wanted to walk it in and saved by Hoopy. F shot by JWK and it goes in. 6-0 Myrtle Beach. It's a hat trick for JWK, man. On the draw at center, it's poked forward. Real is through! And he missed the net. Real behind the net, missed a hit by JWK. Real saved by Pelisius. Shot from a distance blocked. Down the ice, take a look at the stats really quick as Real's moving his way through, never mind. Guarded off by BJ. In the corner, Real. Spins off, shoots wide. Elite misses it, and out go the Sharks. We'll take a look at the stats right now for Myrtle Beach this season. This Real drives one there wide. Elite up against BJ. With JWK, 4 goals this season, has 3 tonight. Ninja Semyon, I believe, also has 3. And Iceman score! A bouncing puck in front. Poke checked in by Elite X Dangles. And it's 6-1. Iceman. Or sorry, 6-1 Sharks, as the Icemen are able to finally get on the board. I was reading off the stats, but JWK, man, this season, 4 goals, has 3 tonight. Ninja Semyon has 6 goals this season. I believe he has also 3 tonight. Or sorry, he has 2 tonight, as Savsy has 1. Up there tonight, Savsy has a total of 6 as well. Speaking of Savsy, here he is, right wall, moving his way down the line. Guarded off. Up against Zog. Out of the zone. Moved in by Savsy. Shot banned on it. Hot dog forward. Elkoop is on him. Savsy trying to just brute force one in, but walled off by Remy. Elkoop across the line. Dumps in. Remy, a nice pass for Zog. It just takes a bad bounce on him. But he gets there first. Zog to the middle. Nice moves, and he fanned on the shot, and JWK clears it. Stopped by Hot Dog. Iceman going through again. Hot Dog across the line for Toronto. Missed pokes by JWK. Hot dog! Saved by Poliskas on the side of the net. The cover, it doesn't go. It's underneath him and trying to move it toward the middle. He still doesn't have the puck. It's in between his pads. He can't get it. He can't get the poke check either. Slapped away by JWK. Takes a bad bounce off the wall. And Nate hits it down. JWK is there forward. BJ. Bounces back to JWK man. Pokes it off the wall. Guarded by Real. Ninja Semyon. Through. But guarded off last second by Desired. BJ the Pro moves his way in. Poked by Real. And now poked in further. Ninja to the middle. Blocked by Real. BJ in. Ninja Semi on the Z drive, looking for JWK. The F shot is loaded, it doesn't go. Enough forehand, low drive, just missed the left post. JWK for Ninja, goes through his stick. Jake, slap shot kept it in, but didn't get to go. Ninja Semi on right corner. Not many options as Jake walls him off, sends it right to the slot for JWK. The F shot doesn't go. F shots go lower for Myrtle Beach as they all try to get involved in the play here. Ninja! Backhands one wide. And it carries all the way down to their own end. Missed by Nate. He bounces to the slot. It's lagging. Elite! F-shot doesn't go. He pokes it away. Off the corner. Hit by Elke, but Remy will take over for the Iceman. Hit by Drip. And Nate hits it up. Desired trying to dump one back in. Savsy. Weak clears. Og takes it. Right wall. Limited options. Poked by Savsy. Here go the Sharks. Savsy from a distance, saved by Hoopy. Hot dog dumps one in. Rings around the wall. Remy pokes forward. Pass across, goes through Zog. Shot from a distance wide. Remy's there. Poked by Elkoop. Nice recovery by Remy. Passes for Zog. Zog shoots wide. Hot dog. My scoreboard is way off, mind the time. But time is running low. Zog at center, up against Elkoop. Drip from a distance, doesn't get a shot to go. Zog trying to poke one forward for one last opportunity, and the period comes to a conclusion. 6-1 Myrtle Beach after 2. Shots 23-22 Iceman, though. So I don't know how much you can really blame the offense. The offense has been getting shots off. Pussies has been solid. They just need to convert. But they had a lot of great chances there late in that period. As we will now go at center. And draw will go. Also tonight we know, 10 o'clock, Wendigo is taking on, I believe, the Oregon Sea Lions. There will be a possible stream. I don't know if it'll be on YouTube or TikTok. It might not be on YouTube, but it might be on both. We'll have to see what's going on. And if I have time to make another scoreboard after this onslaught, we'll see if I'll have time to make the new scorebugs and everything set up. But we will try our best after. This has been an interesting game full of goals for sure. It has been hard to find recently with a lot of low-scoring games, but Elku from a distance, backhands it wide, off the right wall, bounces towards Savsy, pokes it forward. Drip centering, looking for a pass that doesn't receive one. Remy clears. Nate sends it forward, goes by everybody. Desired build. Hits it off the wall. Remy is there. Slots across. Looking for Zog. Poked off by Elkoop. JWK man has some room to skate. Nice moves. Distance drive wide. Missed by Ninja. BJ is not able to keep it in. Remy forward. Just goes under the stick of Elite. JWK man ahead. To Ninja. Moving in across the lines. Trying to split the defense. Walled off by Jake. Poked over by JWK man. Elite from a distance. And it goes wide. Off the back wall. BJ the Pro. To Ninja. Ninja sent me on across the line. Nice move. Sharp angle. Is not going to take the shot. Now he does! Saved by Hoopy. Real. Across. Takes a bounce. Nate reads it. Whiffs the first time. Second time. Got it. Drippers Ferd is offside. I'm trying to find my phone charger. Alright. Draw just outside the Toronto zone. El Coop. Real. Takes advantage of a lot of misplays, but Drippers Ferda has it from Myrtle Beach, has a little bit of room. He'll take it to the right side. A drive, hit the crossbar and goes out of play. Almost some more offense from Myrtle Beach as they're comfortably up 5. Draw, G-shot wide. Drippers Ferda. To the middle, poked all the way by Hoopy. Zog off the wall, to himself, he missed it, in the slot. Shot wide by Drip. Remy ahead as a hug, and by Savsy. Nate. Sends it. Deflects off the stick of Drip, and into the zone. In the trap, to the middle, Drip, it just bobbled on a stick. Nice Z-drag by Drip. Up against Remy, poked it off. Drippers Ferda. Lost it to Zog. Nice handles by Zog, moving his way through. Poked off by Savs. Here's Zog up against Nate. He's through. Behind the net. Taking his time, he sends it out of the zone himself. Hoopy. Deflects off of Ninja. Right over to Zog. Pass there, intercepted by JWK, man. Remy in a race, he wins it. Three Sharks back, Remy hits to the ice by JWK. And the clear is good up to Ninja. It's over his head, they're offside. Elite for Toronto. CJ to the middle, deflected by BJ the Pro toward the net. Behind the net. Left trap, it's Elite. Real is in the middle. Elite. For real! It goes under his stick. Hot Dog keeps it in for Toronto. Hot Dog to the middle. Guarded off. Centering! Blocked off by Elite. Missed shot by Real. Elite! He shoots! It goes wide of the left post. Out of the zone for Ninja. Poked forward by Desired. Real Flusk for Toronto. And that's through BJ. Real scores! It's a 4-goal game. And a timeout call by the Iceman. Oh, by a Shark, sorry. Sharks will call a timeout to regroup here, as they are all dead on stamina. And that's the numbers advantage, definitely helping them out, as they're getting probably a little nervous on selling the leads, so might as well just be comfortable, take the time out, and just, have enough stamina to finish this game out. As the line changes will now come in. The real Flusk there, I mean, it might not matter, but a beautiful goal, splits it through everybody pretty much, and then just rips one. Top cheddar over the head of Pelisius, who's been solid tonight. And it's now 6-2. And the Iceman still are out shooting the Sharks, actually. It's 6-2, shots 27-25 in favor. 27-26 now. Yeah, that didn't count, actually, never mind. But Jake off the wall, blocked by Drip. To the middle, looking for more. And he shot it high. Real Flusk. Lost it to Drip. Bounces off his stick to the left wall. Elite clears. It's a funny balance. Elcoop reads it well. Poked by a Real. Nice move by Real. Behind the net, trying to cut out in front. Bounces out in front under the stick of Policius. Loose in the crease, and finally a stop as Policius recovers.
Time to get loud.
Draw in the Myrtle Beach zone. A shot there. It's in the skate of Nate. Poked wide by Real. Clear attempt. Doesn't get all the way out. Drip fans on it in 9.5 times. Savsy takes it over now. Shot from a distance. Saved by Hoopy. It's loose in the crease and he pokes it away. Drip poked right blocked by AirPod. Savsy shoots on wide. He paid Jake. Clear blocked by Savsy. Right corner, fakes a drag, trying to cut to the middle himself, is guarded by Jake and Real off the back wall. On the backhand, rather. Put forward by Savsy, sent by Jake, and here go the Iceman. It's Elite. Takes a hit from BJ, Ninja Semyon, fresh off the bench, has the puck. Guarded now by Hot Dog. Poking it forward, Hot Dog recovers. Sent across. Elite. From a distance, saved by Policius. Iceman running low on time, kept in by Hot Dog. Remy drives it wide. Off the wall, JW came in, hits it. Round the wall, Zog keeps in. Nice moves on BJ. JW came in, guards him though, in the slot. Zog F shot doesn't go. Backhander poked off by JWK and sent. Pass Ninja. Hoopy will go to play it. It's in front of his own net. Desire almost put it in his own net. It was Hoopy. Ninja poked off it by Hoopy. Zog misses the toe drag. Up on Elcoop. JWK goes for a spin and F shot doesn't go. Zog and Elcoop puck lost to Zog, by Elcoop. By Zog to Elcoop. And dumps Hoopy in the trap. Misses the play. Desire just lost his ownership to his own goalie Hoopy. Kept in by Elcoop. Ninja's poke check blocked by Remy. 3 to go in the third. 6-2 Myrtle Beach, last 2 by the Icemen. After 6 consecutive. Elcoop pokes it off Zog and clears. All the way down, Desired is in his skates. He finds it and clears. It's Nate, goes under him, backhands it off the wall. Savsy chips it out. Poked in by Savsy, poked now again by Real, and here go the Icemen in the middle of a line hitch at Myrtle Beach. Real Flusk shoots, blocked by Nate. Savsy clears up ahead. Jake is there. Backhands one in. Nate. Off the wall. Missed by Elite. Goes to Drip. Real. Pokes it forward. Return poke from Nate. Real and Elite go hand in hand. Poked forward by Savsy. Real Flusk pokes it forward from a distance. Blocked by BJ. Real Flusk trying to make a move around. Right circle, low drive, it's saved by Policius, and it's underneath him. What a save as he covers. I thought that was going in for sure, but Policius stopped it somehow. And at 2 minutes left, 6-2 lead is held on a good save by Pulley. On the draw. Poked forward by Elite. Elite to the middle. Nice move. Elite saved by Pulley. JWK across. Too far for BJ, but Ninja's there. Pokes it forward up against AirPod. Behind that, takes a tilt. Ninja has it, trying to walk to the middle. Guarded off by AirPod. Couldn't get the clear though. Ninja Semyon. Hit by Remy. Remy's clear for Elite is poked by BJ. JW came in, gave it over to Hot Dog, and Elite Ninja takes the offside call. Draw just outside the Toronto zone. Sent in by Drip. Hoopy stops it, pokes it, clears. Remy pokes on forward. Remy for Hot Dog. It just lost all its momentum. Remy takes it over, pass ahead. In the skates of Zog. Zog shot, knocked down by Nate. Remy. Left wall to the middle, out in front for Zog. It's on the goal. And it's saved by Pelisius in the cover. Pretty solid attendance here with the fans tonight. Only tier 1 game. Poached forward by Drip. AirPod keeps. Shot blocked by El Coop. Goes over to Real though. Coming out of the corner, couldn't get the shot to go. El Coop and Hot Dog. Elite pokes one forward. Right wall, Elite poked by El Coop. Hits the ice by El Coop. Real behind the net. Evades a hit of Drip. He shoots. Saved by Pelisius. Shots 35-25 in favor of Toronto. They're down by 4 though. That tells us the story tonight. Pelisius has been great. Ninja Semyon. Right circle. Cuts to the middle. The backhander just sails wide of the right post. El Coop poked off it by Cement Ninja. El Coop to the middle. Guarded off by Real. Bouncing puck and a penalty there on El Coop. Sends the Iceman to the power play. I don't really know if it'll really matter at this point. Only 12 seconds to go. Here we go. In the zone. JWK ahead. He finds Drip. From a distance, he missed it wide. Shot there by Ninja, sails wide, Drip behind the net, and the game is over. The Sharks will take one 6-2. Shots 35-25 in favor of Toronto. Pelisius, the main hero tonight from Myrtle Beach. They scored 6, but he kept them in it. I mean, there's a lot of stories tonight. Honestly, we look at Iceman. Obviously, gonna hope to not let in 6 too often. That's not something you want to do. They're gonna take a look. I'm not sure really if you blame the goalie or defense really, but no one was really bad. I think they just got outplayed. Honestly, just simply done outplayed. Usually we like to blame. Usually like to blame somebody whenever we lose a game, but I don't know if we really can after a loss like that. But that'll do it. So thank you for joining us. Stay tuned, possibly, for a separate stream at 10 and 15 minutes, potentially, dependent on just, well, I don't know, just to see how good the game might be. So, but thank you everyone for showing up, and we will see you again hopefully soon.